Welcome back to our channel. Let's explore the Bahamas, a tropical paradise made up of over 700 islands and keys. From the soft, white sands to the crystal-clear turquoise waters, this Caribbean archipelago is a dream destination for those seeking natural beauty, adventure, and culture. The Bahamas is situated in the Atlantic Ocean, just north of the Caribbean Sea. It is positioned to the southeast of Florida, USA, to the northeast of Cuba, and to the northwest of the Turks and Caicos Islands. The country spans over 700 islands and over 2,400 keys, making it one of the largest island nations in the world in terms of the number of islands. Out of the country's 700 islands, only about 30 of these islands are inhabited, with the remaining islands being uninhabited or used for tourism, agriculture, or conservation purposes. The islands of the Bahamas are grouped into different regions: New Providence, Grand Bahama, the Family Islands, the Out Islands. Most of the Bahamas has a relatively flat landscape. The highest point in the Bahamas is located on Cat Island, at about 206 feet above sea level, but the island's terrain is generally low-lying and coastal. These islands sit on the edge of the Great Bahama Bank, a vast shallow area that is rich in coral reefs. A deep oceanic trench that separates the Great Bahama Bank from the Little Bahama Bank is the tongue of the ocean. It's up to 6,000 feet deep, and plays a key role in the oceanic currents and ecosystem around the Bahamas. Nassau, the bustling capital of the Bahamas, located on New Providence Island. It is the heartbeat of Bahamian life, blending history, culture, and modern charm, which has the influences from British and African heritage. The national flag of the Bahamas is a symbol of the country's heritage, culture, and the natural beauty of its islands. The flag consists of 3 horizontal bands. Top and bottom band, aquamarine, represents the natural resources and the beauty of the land, including the sky and the sea. Middle band, gold, yellow, symbolizes the golden beaches of the Bahamas and the wealth derived from the country's natural resources. Black triangle represents the strength and will of the Bahamian people, as well as their determination to forge ahead. The official currency of the Bahamas is the Bahamian dollar, BSD, which is abbreviated as B-dollar. The Bahamian dollar is used alongside the United States dollar, USD, and both currencies are widely accepted throughout the country. The denomination of the Bahamian dollar is 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 banknotes, and coins as 1, 5, 10, 25, 50, and $1. The economy of the Bahamas is primarily driven by tourism, financial services, and the country's natural resources. The islands attract millions of tourists annually owing to the major part of country's economy. Many international corporations, investment funds, and insurance companies are headquartered in the Bahamas due to its favorable tax policies, which include no income tax, capital gains tax, or inheritance tax. The Bahamas has a rich fishing industry, primarily focusing on the export of seafood. While the agricultural sector is smaller, but plays an important role in the Bahamian economy. The population of the Bahamas is relatively small, but diverse, with people from various ethnic backgrounds, mostly African descent, living across the country's islands and keys. As of the most recent estimates, the population of the Bahamas is approximately 400,000 people. The majority of the population is concentrated on the islands of New Providence and Grand Bahama, which are the economic and population hubs. The remaining islands, known as the Family Islands, have smaller, more rural populations. The official language of the Bahamas is English. Christianity is the dominant religion in this country. There are also small groups of people practicing other religions, including Hinduism, Islam, and Baha'i. Education is compulsory for children in the Bahamas between the ages of 5 and 16. The curriculum is specialized with a range of subjects including English, mathematics, science, history, geography, and electives such as business studies, foreign languages, and technology. The education system in the Bahamas is generally divided into several key stages: preschool, primary school education, secondary school education. At the end of grade 12, students take the Bahamas General Certificate of Secondary Education (BGCSE) exams. Tertiary or higher education. The University of the Bahamas is the primary institution for higher education in the country. It offers undergraduate and graduate degree programs in fields such as business, education, science, humanities, and health sciences. The country's sports includes team sports to individual sports with particular success in athletics, sailing, and basketball. Athletics, track and field. Track and field is arguably the most prominent sport in the Bahamas. The country has produced world-class athletes in sprinting, particularly in the 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, and relay events. Basketball is one of the most popular team sports in the Bahamas. Sailing is a traditional and significant sport, while snorkeling and scuba diving, water polo, kiteboarding and windsurfing are some other water games. Bahamian cuisine is a blend of African, European, and indigenous ingredients and cooking techniques. Fresh seafood, tropical flavors, and Caribbean spices plays a central role in the Bahamian diet. Some popular dishes include conch fritters, fried balls of spiced conch, often served as a snack or appetizer. Cracked conch, conch meat that is breaded and deep fried, typically served with peas and rice. Rock lobster, a type of lobster native to Bahamian waters, often grilled or served in seafood dishes. Peas and rice, a side dish of rice cooked with pigeon peas, often flavored with spices, vegetables, and meat. Johnny cake, a type of cornbread that is commonly served with meals. Bahama, a famous local cocktail made with rum, coconut, and tropical fruit juices. In addition to seafood, Bahamians also enjoy tropical fruits like papaya, guava, and pineapple in their dishes. The culture of the Bahamas is a vibrant mix of African, British, and Caribbean influences, reflecting its colonial past, African heritage, and geographical location. Junkanoo is perhaps the most iconic cultural tradition of the Bahamas. This is a traditional Bahamian festival celebrated with parades, music, dancing, and colorful costumes. Goombay music is another significant style of Bahamian music, blending African rhythms with Caribbean beats. Instruments like the drum, rattle, and scrapers are central to Goombay music. Rake and scrape is another traditional Bahamian genre. Calypso and reggae also influence Bahamian music, especially in more modern settings. Paintings, sculptures, and handicrafts often depict Bahamian life, nature, and traditions. The art of making straw crafts, such as hats, bags, and mats, is a traditional skill passed down through generations. Emancipation Day, August 1st, is another important cultural event, celebrating the abolition of slavery in the Bahamas. It is marked by parades, ceremonies, and festivals throughout the islands. The Bahamas has a tropical climate, characterized by warm temperatures year-round and distinct wet and dry seasons. The Bahamas experiences moderate rainfall, particularly during the summer months. The country is vulnerable to hurricanes due to its position in the Atlantic hurricane belt. The Bahamas waters are known for their incredible marine biodiversity, which is central to both the ecosystem and the economy. The surrounding coral reefs, seagrass beds, and marine protected areas support a vast array of species. The blue holes are home to various endemic species, such as the blue hole sponge and cave-dwelling fish. The reefs of the Bahamas are home to more than 150 species of fish, including the parrotfish, groupers, and the colorful angelfish sponges, sea stars, and sea cucumbers, as well as endangered species like the elkhorn coral and staghorn coral. Seagrass meadows are essential for maintaining water quality, stabilizing the seabed, and providing food and shelter to various marine species, including the green sea turtle, manatees, and various species of fish. Queen conch, lobster, and snappers. Bottlenose dolphins are common here, and the islands also serve as a key habitat for migrating humpback whales. The Bahamas is home to extensive mangrove forests, which are vital for marine life. The pine forests of the Bahamas are another distinctive feature of the island's terrestrial ecosystem. The loblolly pine and longleaf pine are the dominant tree species, and these forests provide habitat for many species of birds, insects, and small mammals like Bahama parrot, Bahama woodstar, Bahamian rock iguana, the Bahamian bat, and the Bahamian hutia. The Bahamas offers a wide range of attractions and activities that cater to different types of travelers. Some are: the islands of the Bahamas are renowned for their white sand beaches and turquoise waters. Famous beaches like Cable Beach in Nassau, Pink Sands Beach on Harbour Island, and Treasure Cay are popular spots for sunbathing, swimming, and water sports. Boating and fishing are popular pastimes. The Exuma Keys Land and Sea Park was the first land and sea park in the world and is a prime spot for snorkeling, kayaking, and wildlife watching. Swimming with pigs is an iconic event here. The Andros Blue Hole is another popular destination, known for its deep underwater caverns and unique biodiversity. The Bahamas has a rich cultural heritage that attracts tourists interested in its history, art, and traditions. Key cultural and historical attractions include the Pirates Museum and Fort Fincastle in Nassau, showcasing the country's colonial history and pirate lore. The Bahamas National Trust and Bahamian Heritage Trail, which help preserve and highlight the cultural heritage of the islands. Junkanoo is celebrated during Christmas and New Year's, drawing both locals and tourists with its colorful parades, dancing, and music. These islands sits on the edge of the Great Bahama Bank, a vast shallow area that is rich in coral reefs. These reefs make the islands a major destination for snorkeling and diving. Caves and blue holes, beaches and coastal features. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we hope to see you exploring this incredible island country soon. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment down below.